What is up, legends? We are back, and Street Fighter Duel has a new update. As we talked about before. The very first thing is the thing I'm most excited for. Not excited for the price, but I'm most excited for athlete Chun-Li. She's literally the one character that I wanted more than anything else in this game. Global side, the Scion, you can get her, but it's kind of complicated. But here she is right here. They did interesting stuff. They did even more interesting stuff with Yang. Yang, I kind of called that a while ago. What would happen? Not with him in particular, but you're gonna remember when we talk about that. All right. So this first one. All right. So we need to be fast. Okay. We'll go Blanca for safe, and we'll go Viper to end it. All right, so we're gonna want to use her just so we can see her. We're not gonna use that. We'll leave Blanca, let him do his thing. We'll use Chun on that one because I want to see how they do this. Now, the thing that is exciting and global is that they do things quicker and then CN as far as the way that the characters react and do their specials and everything else. And I've already been spoiled because somebody sent me a video of some a whale friend. So I've been kind of spoiled on what her special is. I already know the special is faster, which is like her super, but I didn't see her actual her one and her two because they didn't use it in the video. So I already know that this is fast, which is pretty cool. Fast as F. All right, so let's see what this special does. Why so violent though? That's definitely faster. It's funny. And the fact that she heals off of that is actually pretty lit. Okay. She looks taller when you put both the Chun-Li's side by side, but it's because she's standing taller. She's not really taller. Let's go over here. All right, so we got Abel, Guile. Oh, that's gonna suck. Well, she's ranged, so it's not gonna suck that much. Who we got here? Can we really be faster? It don't seem like we can be faster. Unless maybe Fei Long can be. This is like it's gonna be toxic. We already did. That means I'm not gonna be able to start with hers. Maybe I can dive, but I would have to be faster to dive for that to work. I can dive with T-Hawk or Makoto. If I can't be faster, this isn't gonna work. I don't think poison is gonna be faster. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be faster. So maybe T-Hawk, or maybe we can throw Dudley out there. That makes her in the front, so that's not gonna work either. All right, we'll try. We want to use her shield, so we'll go with AoE on poison. Keep her shield out, and then bam on that. Well, I can't do that now because I can use the buff and just tank through it. I'm not going to be using the lane of the heal right away. This doesn't seem like it's going to work, but let's try. All right, so we did end up being faster. Okay, so we might just end up tanking through it, which is cool. All right, let's do this then. Come on, hurry up. That's not gonna work much on him. But we are pushed back now with enough time to actually get this out. All right, 2 dead. But now we have our tank dead, which sucks. Actually, you know what? Hit him. Hey, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Elena healed a whole hell of a lot. All right, so that went well. I didn't think that Chun was going to be fast enough to make that work properly. I definitely did not. It would have been quicker if I just used Makoto. But I didn't think Chun was going to be faster. Now, here is the interesting thing. First of all, let's go back here and talk about this. So, a lot of what she did, or what she does here is kind of the same as Scion. However, her attacks are faster. And it seems like she's more, even though she's supposed to be a tech character and like in the middle, she's a paladin, basically the same way that kind of like Blanca is, and the same way that Sakura is, but she's a more offensive version of that. She can heal herself. She has the ability with her 1 to actually put out, as you guys can see here, this wind chain. It was going to put like that little hover thing out, which is pretty nice. The wind vortex hits for range and is also, you know, pretty cool. Her passive, when a wind vortex belonging to the friendly side is on the field, the attack of friendly fighters is also boosted by 15%, while their effect resistance is nice. So that's a nice attack boost on top of that. So you necessarily don't have to use fashion or street poison for the attack boost. You can go for attack boost on this if you want to go for attack boost. Fashion poison, or you can do both, and you can rotate it. Fashion poison or street poison, I keep saying that, I gotta get that out of my head. Street poison is critical though, so just keep that in mind. Level 3, when a vortex is on the field friendly side, 25% of damage otherwise taken by allies is absorbed by the vortex, which is also pretty nice. So she's technically she's another healer that you can use out there, so pretty good. When a wind vortex belongs to the friendly side, attack friendly boosted by 20%, while their effect resistance is boosted by. So if you remember the new Kimono Makoto, and since Scion works similar to this, but she uses evasion with dodge, which kind of is gonna suck, and global, and so they fix our balance and our power differential balance. So they fix that and actually allow us to actually catch up properly like we're supposed to. That's gonna suck. Dodge is always gonna suck on this side until that's fixed. So hopefully that happens before Makoto actually gets here. When this skill is position 2, unleashes a hurricane that deals 490. 490 is a big damage scale for AoE. When the hurricane moves to a friendly side, athlete Chun-Li regains HP equal to 20% of attack. When the vortex belonging to the friendly side is on the field, the skill damage is equal to the healing effect. So you saw me use her actually as a DPS because essentially that's what she was. But over here, she's being used more as a paladin / support DPS, but you can still use her like that because she hits freaking hard. So I'm not exactly sure how they're going to scale that. That seems really good. That seems like a really good that you could just use her as a DPS and start the combo with her when you would otherwise start the combo like with your other DPS and stuff like that, and still be kind of like fine because she still does well with it. You're gonna do pretty good. So she's gonna be a good character overall. Good balanced character. I don't think she's broken or anything else like that. I just think she's good. Just the alternative, like if you don't have other characters to actually put out there, I think she's really good. I'm disappointed that they made her a master over her being a fashion character, which means she was able to be linked. You can't do that, obviously, and we already know that's how they roll when it comes to this, so it is what it is. All right, so This now, remember what I said originally in the beginning, that Yang, well, not Yang in general, we didn't have a fire healer, so they gave us a fire healer. He was a tank, a balanced tank, and CN. Over here is a healer. Well, we didn't have a fire. I thought they were going to make that with Dan. It would have made sense because he's more of a balanced healer and CM, but they chose Yang, which Yang can't did come before Dan, so it's fine. And he's a summertime unit, and fire, it just makes sense. He's an agility unit. All of this just makes sense. So it was kind of cool. And remember what I said previously, and the thing, I wanted to see which way they were going to lean because this unit was all over the place. He giving shields, like giving defense buff, and a little bit of attack. I was like, all right, y'all gonna have to lean a certain way because balance don't really work. In Global, y'all supposed to be arcade, and they lean healer, which is fine. That's totally fine. Has his armor break right here. The second strike, as you see. Summer Yang defense. 500% of Summer Yang's defense to all teammates for 15 seconds based on an and then on top of that, he can armor break with it too. That's actually pretty good. And no other healer does that. So that's actually pretty good. And he's a fire healer. So I definitely want to get him and going to set him up and try to build him as soon as possible for fire, because fire definitely needs it. It's my weakest thing in general, but it definitely needs it. Surfboard applying a shield equal to 800% of Summer Yang's defense to teammates for 15 seconds. Additionally, heals the whole team of 5% of Summer Yang's max HP. So you're definitely going to want to lean on trying to get him as much HP as possible, which is pretty cool. And getting him a sigil that will have HP built into that to actually help his heals too. His level 3 additionally heals teammates with the lowest HP teammate by 8% of Summer Yang's HP, so that's pretty nice. His passive, while shield is granted with super combo 1, target's effect accuracy is increased by 20%, which is good because obviously dodge and hit is broken for us in Global, again, because our power differential is so bad compared to where we are supposed to be at right now. Anything with dodge and hit is going to screw us. It just is, because our power is too low, and the computer's AI, as far as hit, which is pressure, and dodge is really high because our power is too low to actually catch up to it. So this will actually help a little bit with that, which is crazy. You would just think that they would fix the freaking balance, but nah, that's too much sense to be made. I'm going to keep harping on that until they actually do it and stop being lazy, because that should be the first thing fixed. Target damage dealt is effect accuracy increased by 25% when the shield is granted by super combo 1. So all of that is good. Each strike has 25% base chance of inflicting armor break, which is pretty nice too. So again, if you notice the underlining theme in all of this, when the characters come, is they're leaning heavily on combo 2 being the base part of your combo, and your build of what you're doing is always important. Is where your buff is going to be, is where your CC is going to be, is where your big ranging crowd control. Oh, I already said crowd control, but your big ranging kind of like where Beast Dan is. Like, they don't want you to be able to do all that stuff at the same time. You notice that it's always in combo 2. That's to stop you from basically having a broken combo, which is what happens in China, because you have the opportunity of putting certain things together, which is what I do in China. I combo weave. They directly nerfed that in Global. You can't do that because all of the combo weave stuff is in combo 2. So essentially what you have to do instead of doing it all in one combo is you have to do it in following combos, which leaves stuff falling off. So it doesn't work as well, which is less fun. It is less fun. You can actually kind of like weave stuff together. Like I can put together like my defense buff, and with Goken, get his shield out, And then prerequisite my Akuma combo. So the following round that Goken has his shield and his defense buff up. Then now I'm starting my Akuma combo and see what happens. If I'm taking too much damage, I can switch over to Elena's buff and still have Goken start to fall off and then repeat the cycle where I'm being defensive combo, but still taking them down. When I see I'm not taking too much damage, then I switch over and go into my Akuma combo. That's where the combo system is superior in China to this, because you don't have it actually, you don't have to actually choose. Over here, you have to choose. You can't do that. It's going to be one or the other. If you're going for the defense, you're stuck with that. You're going to have to keep doing that, because it's only going to be like 10, 15 seconds, and the combo, depending on how much power charge you have. If you have somebody like Chun-Li, then you can do stuff like that, which is why Chun-Li is really good. Her base Chun-Li or OG Chun-Li is really good, because she allows you to actually play like in China, because she allows you to super faster. Other characters do that as well. But yeah. Okay, apparently game don't like me. I guess they got to iron out a few things, because the game's been a little bit wonky since the update. I couldn't log in for a while, which is why this video was later than what I wanted to be. And what was it? Oh yeah, we're going to fight. Couldn't log in. What is this? I couldn't log in. I had to actually uninstall the game and then reinstall it. And it's been a bit weird, so I'm probably, I don't know, maybe they'll patch it or something like that. I want to use that Chun-Li, Flame Chun-Li. Zan, you protect him. Let's go with Poison. Or I can go with Chun-Li. Yeah, let's rock the shield. You guys can see the shield. Let's go with Poison. No, I can't do that because Poison's only 3. Okay, so we'll do that. It should be good. This should be Kopi. Oh, you better not interrupt me, Makoto. There's the shield. Shield versus shield. Okay, Makoto's out of there. We got rid of her early. Now that's gonna hurt. All right, cool. So you know what? Nice. Change the manual at the end so we could see the other combos, which we did, which actually worked out better. It allowed me, because he dives in the back, kind of like the same way Makoto does. So, and I like that gameplay. And in this game where you can dive and then mess around with the characters and stuff like that. So that's cool. All right, so in the mall, we now have packs. No, limited. Let's go over it. Limited. Actually, you know what? I'm going to the wrong place. We need to go to Fight Mall. So I still haven't actually even bought Chun-Li, even though I have it still at $29.99. I'm gonna do it eventually before it runs out. This hurts my soul. Like, why is there no discount for this? Like, bruh, seriously? I don't know if I'm gonna actually, like, I can't see in my account me spending $100 for her. If she was 50, I would 100% snatch. But 100, and you can't link, yo. She ain't a fashion character, yo. I can't set it and forget it, but you want me to spend 100? For every good decision y'all make, dev team, there's a decision that is like somebody who buys donuts made. I really, like, man. So they also have the new Grant, Which you see, I got the Devil May Cry grant because it was just good. I told you I was gonna snatch it. I don't just be just saying stuff like that. Devil May Cry grant was good. Snatch all. Warrior grant over here, which you see, you get divination tickets. Although at the end you get a bison, which is actually pretty good. You don't you gotta worry about summoning him like that. You can just snatch him. It's just one. Most of us need like 2 or 4, between 2 or 4, depending on where you're at. If you been farming it out and stuff like that, to get him to a point. I need 4 because that's where the point I'm at. I just wasn't sticking around in that. Decided to go after getting Gen to the point where he needs 4, and then move on to the next character, because for me that seems like a better course of action to make the character usable. Because where he's at right now with my Bison, he's perfectly usable. I just don't have his cars out right now, and that's what you need 4 for, because you need 2 dupes. And then there's a chance that he can just come out naturally during the course of summoning. So I just left that to chance. But this might be pretty useful, the snatch up, because you get div tickets. So that's actually worth. I'm on Travel Pack 4 right now. That's now up, or it's actually up and actually looking at it right now. And I think that's about it. Now, we also have Crimson Battle, which you just need to do your daily missions, and it allows you to get summons. Me personally, I have to think about now if I actually want how I want to go about things. So you see right now we have Chun-Li chilling right here, and then all the way at the bottom you see now that we have Yang down here at the bottom too. So if you want to look at them, you can actually go ahead and snatch them. Now, knowing that he's going to be a darkness unit, most likely, well, he could be a master. He definitely could be a master. What I am probably going to do, considering that this is probably going to come with an event the same way that he did in CN, is I'm going to do the same thing I did with Dante and go back to Akuma and finish out Akuma. That's just me. You don't have to actually do that. You see Dante is still chilling right there. He's just going to chill right there. So these 5 right here, we gonna be good. We chasing the Akuma, because you got to get the characters to a usable point and finish. That's just what I'm gonna do, because Akuma has the same potential and power that he has in China. So I'm just focusing on that. You don't have to do what I am doing right now. If you want to chase Evil Ryu, by all means, do you, sir. But this is what I'm doing right now. I didn't get anything, obviously, but this is how we're going to roll. So that's all I got for you guys in this one. As far as do I think Chun-Li is good? Yes. And Yang is good. They're both good characters. They were converted good. They always do a good job of converting characters. As far as everything else is just... everything else kind of like some of the choices questionable. And the fact that we're still dealing with this deficit right here, where the only way that you can make it up is kind of like Whale City, that I'm not in agreement. I'm not in agreement with that. That's not a good move. And it's not a good move that we're still looking at it. So they got to do something about that. And it's very, as you can see with the last event, with the Devil Invasion, with the workbench, is very like in China, the workbench is actually universal. And it's actually one of the things that make you able to catch up with the power differential. It's already in the game, so just use it. just use it. Make it actually universal. So, I will catch you guys next video. Good update. Again, like I said, I'm going to harp on the fact that the balance is broken in the game and keep harping on it until they actually fix it. Because I don't want this game to just end up one of those niche games, which is fastly ending up like that. And what I mean niche games is one of those games where it has its community and it can't really go beyond that, and it's not like transcending. Like transcending is like what Star Rail and what most Hoyo games do, where you have people from the outside coming in, and then it just becomes not a mobile game but a game. This is strictly falling into that, where it's just never going to be any higher than that because of the choices that are being made, and that because people coming in see stuff like that, see the imbalance and stuff like that, and it like I'm not here to lie about that, and I don't want that to happen, which is why I'm saying something about it and making it known and putting the pressure on them to actually do something about it before it falls into that where it's just going to be just the community and anything else, because it already has that stigma already. It's already known as the pay to win game. It's already known as, oh, what the hell are the devs doing? That's literally what the industry is saying about the game. And I'm not in the boat of people actually saying that it has more good press than bad press, because it does not. That is a lie. I'm telling you right now, that is a lie. 100%. They can spin that, they can say that, but that ain't the move on the street. I'm just telling you right now, that ain't the move on the street. And I'm trying to be one of the people that is overturning that and saying, hey, can y'all do something about that? Can like, because the move on Twitter, the move on Reddit, granted that there's a lot of memes and stuff like that's happening. That's what it is. And you can tell on Twitch, which is why I pointed out that the category is dead. If there was a lot of good press, the category wouldn't be. I mean, dead. No one is streaming the game. No one. You're not getting good press. You can say whatever you want to say at that point, and that matters. That matters, dev team. That 100% matters. Views for this game, like financially, any YouTuber covering this game just doesn't have to anymore, because it's non-existent. The category is non-existent, and that's because it's not getting good press. So we have to say something. We have to do something about it, so it does. Like, I'm going to continue to keep doing the videos regardless and still play it because I like the game, but I would like the game to do better and be doing better. Financially, it probably is doing good because of Street Fighter 6. If Street Fighter 6 wasn't, like, if it was just Street Fighter 5 hanging around right now and people were barely, because Street Fighter 5 became a niche game and it wasn't very popular and people weren't very happy with it, but Street Fighter 6 existing and blowing up directly helps this game and directly helps this game make money, because you see Street Fighter 6 and the first thing that actually happens when you Google Street Fighter 6, you get actually shown this game. So this game is directly helped by the Capcom IP and thing. So it's like, I feel that's a detriment, because they don't have to actually feel like they got to bust their ass to make proper choices. And I think that's what's happening with this dev team, because they're getting money. They don't have the pressure to make proper choices and the pressure to actually do the correct things. And when we say stuff in the community, say this is very pay to win, they don't really feel the pressure of that, because people are spending money directly because of the IP. So sometimes a game will do well because of what the IP is, not because the game is actually doing well. And this is an example of that. And that's why you see what's happening on Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, where it's just like dead and getting trash, because the IP is doing well for the game, but not the actual dev team. Hope you understand that. I hope the dev team actually understands that and understands that you're not doing good. like you're just not. You're making good choices. It's like a 50-50 split, but you're making bad as hell choices. So I will catch you guys next video. And definitely Chun-Li costing $100 is a bad choice. I know why you're doing it, because waifu bait, I get it. That's going to make you money. But sometimes making money in a bad way is not a good way in the long run.
Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.